Howdy folks, Zethios here, and welcome back to Tyranny. Last we left off, we sent some kids to Tunon's court, and now we're at this place. We're at the Twin Rivers, and this guy is asking for our help. Help before they kill us all! Flushed with fatigue and wide-eyed with panic, a Brotherhood warrior bounds toward you, fleeing the sounds of battle. To arms! Calm yourself and explain, man. The scourges, he hunches forward, trying to catch his breath. They swarmed us from every direction. He points toward the battle behind him. The first brother, Pokemon, he entered the old walls, and shortly after the Bane swarmed us. Oh no. He regained some composure and begins to speak more clearly. We've been cut off from base camp. Welby tried to maintain some sense of order, but after Pokemon vanished and the scourge appeared, doors to the old walls shields shut. How can I unseal the door? You didn't hear what I said? The Bane are attacking us. I don't care how you get inside right now. I have bigger problems to deal with. Alright, Alright, so we can attack. Back I better act fast for the Scourge of all the fun. That's attacking everybody. Alright, I need to get to the old walls. You would support the Brotherhood in this fight. His posture straightens and hoists his weapon with vigor. The victory might still be ours. Bolstered with enthusiasm, he charges back towards the battle. I think you'll find few things bring folk together like a common threat. Ev smiles with a satisfied nod. Without our help, they're probably doomed. With your help, they'll most likely live and maybe, just maybe, even thank us. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll wager my rings on copious claims well, we would have won without you. Feels right to help a fellow soldier for a change. Make no mistake, he's the cell sword, but so few enjoy the privilege of fealty to Ash. Let's be off. Oh god, Scourge. Scourge everywhere.
Send them at me in waves! You cannot win! Take
Alright, perfect.
that!
Alright, take him down. Come on now.
Hey, nobody saw that, right?
Right.
No, that was satisfying.
One more to fight. Alright, you fight well. Remind me to always stay on your side of the battlefield. Soldier loosens the bindings on his gauntlets and flexes his fingers. By the Brotherhood, who knows how much worse that might have gone without your help. I'm Brother Kalis. I apologize there wasn't time for the introductions earlier. On behalf of the Bronze Brotherhood, I welcome you to the Twin Rivers. I can only assume you're here for a Pokemon. Alright, what are his plans? I wish I knew. Pokemon said he was going to carry out the next part of his plan. He unsealed the door and went inside with some of our brothers. A few minutes later, the Bane came pouring out of the entrance and overwhelmed us. I saw him standing at the entrance wearing a strange helmet. He was smiling. He watched the Bane overwhelm us and he was smiling. Then the doors closed and I became a little more occupied with staying alive. Alright. Where's the entrance? Entrance to the north, but the bridge is out. Damn scourges are more wily than they let on. Unless you want to jump across the river, you'll have to go around. He thumbs over his shoulder. You won't have much luck with getting inside since Pokemon sealed the entrance behind him. Welby might be able to help you though. She was trying to rally my brothers northeast of here. Alright, he taps his hand to his helmet and nods farewell. Alright, and off he goes. Alright, let's grab some crap. Take.
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Alright. What do we got? The river flows from Lathan's Crossing to this point, where it splits into what are known as the Twin Rivers. Alright, there's something over here. Let's see what we got. The clearing beyond the undergrowth. The brush thins occasionally and looks navigatable. Let's move past. What have we here? Tangleroot Braid. This just gives regenerating. It's fine. What is here? Excuse me.
On it.
Loose dirt. At your feet lies an empty patch of earth nestled between grass tufts. The dirt appears to be soft and sinks slightly when you step on it. This clear location Gino pointed out to you. Alright, let's look at it. Beneath the dirt, you find a collection of bones wrapped in tattered crimson rags. A shining medallion bearing the insignia of the Bloodchainer Order rests among the bones. Markings of the bones indicate these Bloodchainers were killed by the iron weapons of the disfavored. These Bloodchainers were killed long before we took Vendrian's Well. Capable of wiping out an entire gang of Bloodchainers, judgment remains this occurred long before Vendrian's Well conflict. So Allegan must have ulterior motives. He's trying to frame his brother for these murders, which he clearly did not commit. Alright. So Sandra's in here somewhere. And Garrick be here somewhere. Does that give us any evidence? I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think that's technically something. They talked about going across.
Sorry, I can't.
That we'll need the... And we can jump. I mean, come on. Safely cross, yes. Alright, so up we go. That's the entrance. The Bronze Brotherhood mace. Alright.
Found something.
You see bits of metal flakes surrounding the campfire and a pair of forge-bound tongs. It looks like whoever was here left in a hurry and forgot to take them. Nearby tracks head to the old wall's entrance. Alright, we got some iron. And we have a throwing dagger. Anything
Sorry,
else?
I can't.
Let's see what's up here. Gargantuan door towers above you, sealed shut and thoroughly impenetrable. In its center is a small hole that looks designed to receive an object. We need a keystone, which we do not have. Oh, we got camping supplies. The imposing wall looms over the river, stretching up and out of sight. Alright. Alright, here we go.
It'll take more than that.
Alright, can you just, like...
You got it. You got it.
That would... Does that do damage to them? I have no idea.
Watch and learn.
It feels like we are accidentally doing damage to
Oh,
them.
if I had an iron.
Do
Not a
lightning to
problem.
it. Alright, I would talk to you, Fatebinder. Alright, well, give me a second here.
See that?
Oh, look, trap. Heck, nabbit, Barrick. Okay, that's a thing that happens in this that seems to be a thing that they do in other games. Is that when, like, you sense a trap, you can pause the game, and also, like, characters stop moving. Alright, there's Sandra up there. Alright, so we gotta talk to Welby. I was hoping to see you again, Fatebinder. Welby looks at the bodies of the Scourge. You picked the perfect time to show your face. Normally I would ask you to explain yourself. She gives you a stern look. Indiscriminately attacking those with different views from yours is a sign of a small mind, but in light of recent events, I'm inclined to agree with your methods. You're here for Pokemon, aren't you? Welby nods as if she's answering her own question. Won't waste your time, he's gone. As is the keystone you'll need to get to him. That half-wit brute Myrek took it to Deserter's March. She spits when she says Myrek's name. You went to gather more support for Pokemon's manding plot. The brothers out here are outraged by Pokemon's betrayal. He's gone crazier than a Candle Mountain miner. If you're here to help, we'll take any help we can get that keystone back from Deserter's March. I've got my hands full here. Alright, is there anything I can do to help you? What's he hoping to accomplish? His growing mania with the Bane has exploded into obsession. I think he's planning on using them to purge Lathan's Crossing of all the unworthy. He points empathetically at the old walls as she speaks. The problem is the Bane know nothing of worth. All they know is death and chaos. If Pokemon is allowed to go through with this, Lathan's Crossing will be destroyed. Alright, I will return.
Can't do that.
can't do that.
Okay. Alright, so that leads us to Deserter's March. Can we... Rock wall. Climb the rock wall. Alright, so here is... Andro. Stay back, I'm armed! Clad in the piecemeal leathers, the sweaty man sizes you up, relaxing slightly as he reads your features, sorry. Leave me be, please. I'm sick and I wish to be left alone. I don't wish to speak to anyone right now. You seem nervous, not ill. Indeed I am. I can't stomach it anymore. I thought I'd get used to seeing people die by the Brotherhood and their raids. It's just no end in sight. He kicks at the soil, his hands idly playing with his necklace. As his feet shuffle anxiously. I just want to be away from the folk of the crossing right now. He's somewhat oddly dressed for a mercenary. Looks down at what he's wearing. Oh, I'm not actually a Brotherhood soldier. Stops for a moment, gauging your reaction. It was the only way I could see to get out of Lathan's crossing alive. Deo was trying to find me. I thought it best to disguise myself as Brotherhood sellsword and follow them. Found a dead brother and donned some of his armor. I didn't really have time to figure out how to put it all on, but it worked well enough to get me here. I know you killed Deo's wife. What? You must be joking. I would never. His mouth moves, but no words form as he steps back a pace. It's a lie. His eyes dart around the many directions he could run. Alright, so... Just tell me what you did, Sandra. I swear I won't tell anyone. May Cairo strike me down if I'm lying. He trembles pitifully. I didn't kill Phaedra. She did. It was Dea. Saw Phaedra dying. Won't be forgetting it no matter how hard I try. He wipes at his eye, his body shaking. It was Dea. I watched her kill her own wife. He shakes several long breaths, doubling over in panic. It was during that last raid when the brigands attacked. Why are you wearing her necklace? This? He touches the simple turquoise medallion around his neck. It's mine. Phaedra bought it for me in Ardet 10 years ago. Andrew looks about. Did Dea tell you that this was Phaedra's necklace? That's absurd. The necklace is a symbol of a friendship Phaedra and I had. Why would Dea kill her own wife? How should I know? Dea was never happy with her. She wasn't happy that Phaedra and I were friends. Phaedra never should have married her. I told Phaedra it was a bad idea, but she wouldn't listen, and now she's dead. What could she gain from her death? What any woman could gain. Land. Phaedra owned her home. Not many can make that claim. Yeah, you're hiding something from me. Dendro throws up his arms to stave you off. Please, have mercy. You see, Phaedra, well, she was Lathan's granddaughter. As Lathan's only known female heir, she inherited the land that Lathan's crossing sits on. She didn't like to make a fuss about it. She did what was needed to ensure the future of the town, and left it at that. They, on the other hand, wanted more. I think she taxed the merchants till near their breaking point if she was able. How can you be sure that's what she wanted? Day was always pushing Phaedra to increase the number of rings they collected from the merchants. Fortunately, Phaedra wouldn't have it. She loved Lathan's crossing and refused to manipulate people for her own gain. Why do I believe any of this? Shoulders slumped down and a defeated look crossed his face. I don't have any proof. All I can do is trust that as a fate finder, you know what I'm saying is true. Alright. It seems Day and I need to talk. Speak with your blade, not just your words. Kendall scowls, making a slashing motion with his hand. Thank you for hearing me out. She's never been the friendliest person, but I didn't think Day would do something like this.
Our time together has not gone to waste.
Alright, can I... Can't look at this? I can. Alright, Barrick, what's up? Just... Can do ability cooldown. Or... Give more health, dude. And what else we got? Gain bonus to armor. I think we already have that. We do. Boost to movement speed. Barrick and nearby party members take reduced damage. Twice the normal attacks. Bonus to armor for a short time. Increase the amount of engagements. Let's do that. Reduce damage. I think that's gonna work out well for us. Okay, so give us a crystal staff, which is just a exquisite, nice staff, but it's not like a huge weapon. You got Snitsky and you got Wave's Crest. We'll put that in there for now. And put the striker scale back. There. Alright, let's have a look at the rest of Twin Rivers region.
Will do.
See if we got anything down here. A fight or nothing. Based on the camp you found, it appears that Garrick made his way into the old walls.
Huh.
Dag.
Well, if we aren't flirting with total disaster, we aren't
Nabbit.
doing it right.
I don't know. Maybe there's a setting that's just not there. Oh my god. Alright. Give me a sec. Give us a second. We gotta heal up because we just hit a trap. Come on, Eb. Eb had a tripped over stuff. Alright, so we got Malice, Scourge, and 2 Wisps. This should be okay, right? Nope. Alright.
I'm not
2
here.
Scourges. Alright.
Here to make friends. I'll tear your skeleton out by your
Alright. Can we just do an explosion shot?
ass.
That's probably gonna work very nicely. I don't know, maybe. Try that out.
Dent.
Alright, did that work out any? I don't think it did.
Watch and
Alright. Do this.
learn. Fall before me.
Alright, I think that worked a little bit. But we're frightened now. That's not good.
On it.
We just take out. Ow. Take out one of them there.
On it.
Go after Wisp.
Archon.
Oh my god, Barrick just got his ass kicked. Alright, verse.
Lend me your strength.
Alright, we are close here.
Bleed out, you little shit.
Come on.
Anyone else want some
Take
of
one out. Take, damn it. Encounter. Light of the Grave. Let's do that. Do that. Take a potion, please. You're getting your butt handed in by that. Alright. We can use our bows from here. That didn't do anything. Alright. It does have elemental weakness. Shock. Did not
I'll take care of it.
use. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Reverse. I think you're just gonna see if you can hobble it or whatever. I don't know. Just
I have to do.
stuff with damage, you know? Alright,
Slight
Ebb.
better than
Can't do anything. Healing allies, harming enemies. Sure.
that.
We just do this really fast. Heal. That's a really bad heal.
But you can't stop me, all.
Well, the goblins interrupt. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 6 seconds. They are just prone, basically. Alright, down you go. Alright, try that again. Alright, go ahead and go into that. Into that.
Will do.
Fall before.
Alright, blinded burning. Goal shot it.
I'm on it.
Poison's not gonna work, but just doing damage is the biggest thing. Alright, immune to bleeding, yep. Just doing damage, come on. Alright. Alright. We got it? We got it. Oh boy. Where are you going? Just taking this. The regular Warhammer. Just a big fight?
Can't do that.
Big fight for XP.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, Barrack's level 13, but he still feels like he gets his... I know he takes on a lot, because he's the only guy, and he's getting hit on by, like, 4 or 5 different people per combat, and everybody else is just, easy streeting it. But, that's what the tank is for. Alright, so we can't progress any further in the Twin Rivers, so now we gotta go to Deserter's March. I kind of don't want to go back to Sunset Spire until we've figured out everything else. We got 19 hours. Another big old day. We haven't had any other, like, big deadline quests like we had early on in the game. I think we would have had more.
See that?
Oh, son of a... Are you guys not gonna say anything? Executed Brotherhood soldiers have been lined up here along with a small pile of gear, satchels, and rings. By the looks of it, they were killed fairly recently. Yeah. Curious missive. This rolled scrap of parchment tucked away in a satchel appears to be undelivered missive. Our suspicious cannot deliver reports. Come to the march in a fortnight. Look for rusted blade and shield. We got armor and helmet. I can't talk to any of you, huh? Not my place to ask questions.
I got it.
And can't talk to that person. Okay, so these people just aren't gonna fight us, even though they're under Raytomon's command, Pokemon's command. Alright, there's Locke. Alright, what have we here? Racers, axe, and a bunch of other stuff. Gonna wrap around and look around the edge before heading towards the middle. There could be weapons mentioned in the missive, though nothing of significance can be seen nearby.
See that?
There we go. Another report. This bundle of pages, cleverly hidden in a rocky crevice at Deserter's March, contain a meticulous set of reports, meant to be delivered to someone named HB. Letters recorded detailed observations of Brotherhood operations starting a few spans back. Author appears to have infiltrated the mercenary gang, spent most of his time helping the Brotherhood establish a base of operations at the Old Walls near Twin Rivers. Spy was able to observe Pokemon on a number of occasions. Leader has been growing increasingly comfortable in a strange environment, unafraid of the ruins. Agent notes several sages were brought to him unwillingly in an effort to unravel some of the mysteries of the Old Walls. As he grew more brazen, he also became more paranoid, accusing his own Brotherhood soldiers of betrayal. Last letter appears to be written in haste. Had to leave. List of sage notes and magic scrolls. Set back enemy plans. R is likely greater threat than thought. Joined wilderness patrols, but absence from Old Walls will be noticed. Documents hidden, sewn into tunic. Route will intersect with Iron Veil. Look for brother with copper nose ring and scar on left jaw. Alright, that's not gonna... There's Nicandros. Who's Nicandros? And there's the shipment. You there. Thought I was dead, did you? Thought you just helped yourself to these crates? He's a forge bound. So on my way to get these to the forge bound. Seems what will be happening now. What happened to you? I was crossing through Deserter's March. I stopped just for a moment, and it happened. Blade right in my back. I didn't even see who or what had done it. Looks like I won't be finishing my duty here. Listen, this shipment is property of the forge bound. Do the world a bit of service and take it to him instead of pocketing it. These are dark times. Lathan's Crossing needs the support. Will you take this to him? There's soldiers here at Deserters March who benefit from the shipment? No. I'll make sure he gets there. First side of his broken cart, lifting himself up to face is level with yours. Good, be swift about it. You must. He coughs, spitting thick clumps of blood onto the ground. Damn. Never thought this how I'd go out. He loses hold of the cart and falls back against it, hitting the ground hard. The old man gasps, the sound from his throat torturous and wet. After a few moments, he is silent. Yeah, that's a hard fall, alright. We'll take his fatiguing toxin. Alright, let's get up here. I'm disfavored up here. Dead disfavored. Got a crude map. Disfavored soldier drew a crude map depicting Deserters March and other nearby wilderness areas. Multiple lines and connections points likely indicate patrols and fortified positions. The sheer number of them suggests that Kairos' forces are making aggressive attempts to control the region. There's more evidence. I don't know. Disfavored scouts. Such as these are not an uncommon sight in Deserters March. These two were likely attempting to observe the Brotherhood camp below and were gifted several arrows for their trouble.
See that?
Yep. Alright, can we take that up without people running into it? Thank you. Alright, so let's have a talk. Oh, it's a standoff. Got ourselves a standoff, boys. Alright. Pokemon is a murderer, a thief, and a coward. How can you stand with him? He went too far. Death is inevitable in war, but slaughtering innocent settlers? What possible reason could he have to kill them? They were regrettable but necessary deaths. Pokemon needs the helmet if we want to keep Lathan's Crossing out of Kairos' hands. Necessary? To hear what you're saying? That was a slaughter, and now the crossing is vulnerable. If the helm isn't returned, the bane will overwhelm it. You should settle this by fighting each other. Everyone calm down. Locke looks back and forth between you and Myrick and sighs. You're right, Fatebinder. Dresses Myrick. Have your men lower their weapons and I'll have my men do the same. Fatebinder, I implore you to help us. I want to avoid more bloodshed if at all possible. Alright, let's speak to Locke. Locke looks at you cautiously as you approach. Holds up his hands. Fatebinder, I know the recent events in Lathan's Crossing were unusual as well as regrettable. In light of Pokemon's action forcing your hand, we will overlook all the Brotherhood blood on your sword. Right now, the important thing is to convince Myrick that Remington doesn't have anyone's best interest in mind, and his insatiable need to be the victor is going to kill us all. Alright. Isn't the most unstable person here? Come and dance with me? Yeah. No, we're not doing that. Alright. Why does he want the Forge Master? If I only knew, I might have been able to prevent this. He's become increasingly unstable since Kairos' forces tried to take the crossing from him. Perhaps he means to better arm the Brotherhood. He can always use quality weapons, so getting a hold of forge-bound iron would be an exciting prospect. Kairos' forces on the move, that would be welcome. I've been stationed in Deserters March for some time now, and I've seen a growing number of Kairos' men in the area. Something is going to happen. It's going to happen soon. Not everyone agrees with his methods. No, we might be mercenaries, but we're not murderers. Myrick is a loyalist, so he follows his orders without question, no matter how crazy they are. Myrick is an evil person who just has a hard time thinking for himself and is easily manipulated. Maybe we can talk some sense to him. If he isn't careful, he's going to let a lot more people killed. Something more terrifying than blind faith and flawed leaders. Alright, do you know where I might find him? No idea. Myrick probably knows, though. Alright, let's talk to him. So he doesn't trust you, Fatebinder. Why should I listen to anything you have to say? Alright, if you don't answer my question, you'll be talking to your guts. Alright, I don't care if you trust me, but you will listen to me if you want to stop all this bloodshed. If that were possible, you would have already found a way, but you are welcome to try, no matter how futile the effort. What do you want to know? Why are you here? He sent me here to retrieve all loyal soldiers I could find. I assumed I would include Locke, but apparently I was wrong. The penalty for disloyalty is death. So he sent you. Why did he take the master? I don't ask, I just do. If you need to know why he wanted it, he will have to tell you. He doesn't want to talk to you. How can you follow a man who kills his own men so indiscriminately? They must have been traitors to the Bronze Brotherhood. He says more to himself than to you. Otherwise, he wouldn't have killed them. That has to be the reason. So he invaded Lathan's Crossing and attacked everyone, even his own men. We were in the middle of war, Fatebinder. People die. There's defiance in Mark's eyes, but no conviction behind that statement. People, they betrayed him. Perhaps they betrayed him. Perhaps they tried to mutiny. We don't know his true motivations. He looks to the side, and you can tell he doesn't really believe his own words. They must have been traitors to the Bronze Brotherhood. Acting his own self-interest. No, he's doing what's best for Lathan's Crossing. He looks conflicted, isn't he? He shakes his head. Yes, he must be. Feels off confused. There must have been traitors. Yeah. You really believe he's a good leader? Yes. He makes the declaration vehemently. It's always hard for me to say that word, but hey. I know everything he does will be good for everyone. We just have to trust him. Unleashing traitors. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. How about something else? You know where he is? Even if I had that information, why would I tell you? I need to talk to him with this all to be over, don't you? He went into the old walls. Twin Rivers before you asked. I don't know what he's doing there. If you follow him, you'll find him. Yeah, don't have the keystone. Keystone? What's that? Getting all the information I will give. Just know without it, you'll never find him. Do I have any other questions for either of you? If you had any luck convincing Mark to stop blindly following him. He's not as sure of him as he once was. Alright, Mark, think about what it used to mean to be a brother and what the Brotherhood used to be. The Pokemon we knew would never do those horrible things to his own men. You'll die if you keep with him. He's never led us wrong, Locke, don't you remember? Nothing could stop us. No one could hold us back. What happened? Help us. He must be stopped any way we can. No, Dix said defiantly. He may have his flaws, but I am a failure as a soldier if I don't follow my leader, regardless of his shortcomings. He faces Locke, his eyes wet. I'm sorry, brother, but the price of betrayal is death.
It's a battle!
Well, you're dumb.
Sorry. Can't.
Very nice. Here we go.
It'll take more than that. You cannot win.
Oh, what a hit that was against that guy.
You won't get away
Alright.
that easily.
Jump. There's another one down.
I need
Ow.
to try a different tactic. This isn't working.
It's fine. He's already disarmed. He's just using his freaking fists. He's done for. Locke shakes his head. I had hoped to avoid the bloodshed, but he didn't need to die, but there was no other way this could have ended. He needs to pay for what he's done to his people. If you want to find him, search Myrak. If anyone knows where that madman has gone, he would. Know where he is. We just need the means to get there, which we do now. We have the key. Locke makes a sharp gasp when you take the stone. That's one of the keystones he used to enter the old walls at Twin Rivers. If he has the keystone, he must be there. That he is. Alright, so now we gotta head back to Twin Rivers, huh? The Brotherhood rarely camp in one location for more than a few weeks at a time, lest they become predictable targets for Kairos' forces. Alright. Pretty sure we've done everything we can here. So we got that to take back. Gotta look at Garrick and the old walls. Learn the truth about Dea. We gotta confront her. And we gotta confront Al again. We don't know where he is. We didn't see him in town. Maybe he'll show up now. Okay, so we're on Twin Rivers. I'm going inside. Do we want to keep this group, or do we want to change it out? I think we'll change it out, but we'll do all that next time. So, until next time, this has been Zethios signing out for now. Bye, folks.